It is pouring down rain outside, everybody, so we will see if we have any power outages or not. It is a stormy day where we live, which theoretically is the perfect day for video games. I had a nice 2-hour nap. It feels glorious. I am now back awake, and we are wrapping it up and getting back to it. All right. Elven wood. All right, if I'm not mistaken, I have to take a bunch of, I think it was coal and iron? I don't remember if it was iron ingots. Oops. That's right. I forgot that I placed this so that I could mine this node right here. Alright, let's see if I can get above that node. Oh no! I think I already came in here and did some of this on the other side. That's right, because I came in here and I was looking for the top to this. Alright. Oh. Come on now. That was definitely the top edge of it. No, I stopped singing by accident.
For if I stay my one true love, or if I stay, said she, each hour I spent in your arms, more faded will I be. Ha ha! Now dig!
The darkness of night falls. Oh no! Get back up there. Don't be doing that. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I rested in the bed with it. I mistakenly clicked on that. Bum bum ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Ba-da-ba-bum, bum, bum, bum. I should probably make another chest while I'm over here. Okay, let's stash the stone in this one. Probably should craft another torch. And I remember there was a coal node around the corner. So let's go grab a bunch of coal, and then I think we could run back over to the forge, because I don't remember what we needed. I remember it was coal and something else, so I can't remember if it was iron ingots or iron ore.
And if I should fade my one true love, if I should fade, said she, could you forgive what I become when nothing's left of me?
Alright. That should be plenty of coal. Let's run down here and see. I don't know if I have to kill all the respawn. I don't know if there are respawn.
A bear nest!
Have you seen?
Oh!
No, and I'll keep it that way.
Can I ignore the cave bear? I really don't want to attack the cave bear.
He wants his filthy balls about. Oh, squash those bearded maggot brains.
Alright. I needed to make steel. And that required iron ingots. Iron ore, sorry. So, steel ingots, I need iron ore and coal. I have plenty of coal, but I need the iron ore. So we just gotta go back and grab a bunch of iron ore. Somebody left a comment on one of my videos of this game. It said something about if you want the orcs to stop respawning, you have to kill the towers. I wonder if those are what they mean, those things with the... I'm betting they mean those things right there.
quiet. I see prey ahead.
I still haven't figured out how to make a bow. Or a crossbow, even. The one thing I will say, sometimes the tracks of music stop way too soon and abruptly. The key to the orc chest. Okay, so Philip says you were told correct, and the key to the orc chests is under the totem flagpole. Okay. Shit, that bear's still there. Thankfully, he doesn't seem too interested in me. Alright, I need steel ingots. Oh, I'm gonna need elven wood and hide. I'll have to go back to my little hut. I am loath to leave this though, because I don't know if I run away from this, if it... Surely it wouldn't. I'm gonna wait here and collect all my steel ingots. I've played too many games where if I walk away from this, it might not keep the steel ingots. It might make me redo it. What's up, Frodo? I'm playing a game that your name comes from. Man, I'm starting to get hungry. Oh, I can make a steel hammer. I bet I'm going to need that eventually, too. Elven wood and hides. Well, I need to go back and grab the elven wood, because I have a stack of that. Hides? I don't know if I have hides, but I can get those off of the animals. Alright, let's go back. As far as I understand things, Alexander, as long as you leave the orc totems up, the orcs keep spawning. Or the goblins, whatever they are. So, like, I destroyed the... There was a totem right here. And I destroyed this one, which is why that chest is open, and there's no orcs right here. But if you look down straight ahead, there are orcs down there around a totem. I would need to kill the orcs, kill that totem. There's also one up around to the corner. I mean, fuck it. Why not? Why don't we just go do it right now? There's one up there, so I need to, and there's a chest right there, so I can destroy this, kill the orcs.
Knock this one dead.
Okay, and then supposedly, if you destroy this, they won't respawn again. And it drops the key right there, which allows me to open the chest and get all the loot. Voila! I just started playing the game. I have not reached the expansion. Nope.
That's all you got?
Really would like to avoid killing the bear. Alright, now those should stop spawning. Yeah, I would have never known flying turtle unless someone told me. Hopefully I just muted before I sneezed. Alright, I need to... I can go stick that carbine up there. First though... I needed elven arrows and hides. I don't know if I have any hides here, or if I have hides back at my other place. I have hide scraps, but those aren't the same thing as hides. Alright, first and foremost, repair. There's the elven wood. I can take that. I don't see... Are those hide scraps or hides? Hide scraps. I don't know how to make hides yet. Or if hides are a drop. Because all I have found are hide scraps. I may have to look that one up. Actually, let's go in here and I'll look it up in here. Excuse me. God, I sneezed and I'm all stiffly. Hides. Return to Moria. Oh, I bet I have to kill that bear. Oh no. Yeah, crafted on a loom or looted from cave bears. There is a cave bear here, so I gotta go back out and find that cave bear. Or craft a loom. I don't think I have a recipe to make a loom. Ooh, I have a new recipe for something called a workbench, though. Just got bows, arrows, hats, other items. I have a roasting pit now, meal table, but no loom. Alright, I think I need to go find that bear. There he is. Because he should drop a hide that I need to make that. Let's see if this guy's gonna kick my butt.
Weapon for this.
Can I even... He says I need a better weapon for this. Will I even be able to take this bear out? I don't think I'm going to be able to kill the bear. Oh, I got it. However, apparently I'm going to need better weapons. Steel pickaxe. I'm also going to make the steel hammer while I'm here. Now, here's a question for those of you who played this game before. So you know how some of those statues required an iron hammer to make, to repair? Do I still have to lug around this iron hammer? Or does the steel hammer replace... Like, can I now use the steel hammer to also repair the ones that required the iron hammer? Okay. New hammers and pickaxes replace the old ones. That's exactly what I needed to know. Thank you very much for that. Perfect. I'm gonna go drop these off back in the other chest then, since I don't need to lug them around. Flying says any hammer upgrade takes the previous one and adds it to the next tier. Perfect. Do I not have one? Oh, I bet I stuffed it in that chest. Herp-derper! Can't sleep where enemies are nearby. Oh, do I have to go outside and take care of this dude? Did he follow me up here? Get away, bitch. Oh, there's another one. You can display old ones on weapon stands at the base. Okay, that'll be good to know as I continue to build things. Daniken says, this is a really good game. I played with my wife and it's really good. I've been having fun with it for sure. Thanks for the share, meetup. Man, this is making me want to go back and play Tales of the Shire again. Let's go craft some dinners, man. No, I didn't. I haven't paid attention to anything for Guild Wars in the past few days. We're getting ready, getting prepped for the Game Awards coming up on the 11th, so that'll be the next big thing. Supposed to get a trailer for the new Lara Croft game. We're all hoping for a Starfield DLC announcement or teaser or anything. And a whole bunch of stuff that's coming up ahead, and to find out what that statue in the desert's all about. Alright, we can now go actually dig our way through this tunnel over here now that I have the pickaxe. Do not jump into the water. Dawn is at hand. It better not be a for mobile game. I'm really hopeful that it is something. I shouldn't say hopeful. It would be really cool if it was something related to Larian Studios' upcoming project, considering they were the last year game of the, or the year before. I think it might be too early for them to be announcing something. You never know, though. Go away. I don't want to fight a bear right now. Diggy, diggy hole.
There's something out there. We got orcs. Moria is ours.
Oh, yeah?
I need a better weapon for this.
Oh, shit. These are harder orcs. Oh, he fell. What is this? Replay conversation?
Ha ha ha! The mines of Moria. I hope you lead to Dwarodelf and some treasures along the way.
We got interrupted in the middle of that to get some. Oh, what is this thing? Oh, that must have been the history stone thing that I inadvertently clicked on in the middle of. What is that? What is this? Hello. Copper. I've not seen copper. Someone said it's for the Diablo 4 expansion. It might be. Flying Turtle coming in with a $10 super chat. Remember, Ren, Tales of the Shire was horrible and only got a 4 out of 10 on IGN. Meanwhile, I got over 100 hours of content and loved every second. I don't know if I got to 100 hours. I got like around 80 hours or so. It is a phenomenal game. And the great thing about it was that it has so much content. When I stopped, I could have probably got double the what I got out of it, but I had to move on to other projects by that point. Because I still had a bunch of, I forget what it's called, the,
as pure as northern light to prove my love to thee.
what do you call the tasks that you're working on?
Oh, I love that song.
Where you go do like the crafting tasks. I forget what they're called because I haven't played in a few months. But there were still like half of those that I hadn't left, that I hadn't finished up on. And there were still like a couple of fishing, I think there was one fishing hole I hadn't unlocked. So there was still stuff on the ground that I could have done in Tales of the Shire. But we had to move on and do other things. Alright, what does my quest say that I'm supposed to do here? Use your map to navigate through the mines of Moria to its alternate highway entrance. I'm gonna need new weapons then, because those guys, it was telling me I needed more weapons, because whatever iron weapons I'm using were not good enough to... Yeah, I don't think, exactly, I don't think whatever Larian is working on, their next two games, the two games that they're working on right now, I don't think either one of those, if I remember their statement correctly, I don't think they are licensed IPs. I think they're back to their own stuff. I know one of them's going to be Divinity 3. I don't know what the other one might be. But I would bet dollars to donuts that one of them is Divinity Original Sin 3, and I don't know what the other one could potentially be. And a Dream World, yeah, it would be awesome to see them doing, like, but I would love them to do, like, Icewind Dale 3, or Knights of the Old Republic 3. Either one of those would be great, but I'm hoping this year we're supposed to get, what is it, Star Wars Zero Dawn, I think is what it is, where it's a turn-based, like, XCOM style Star Wars game set during the Clone Wars. It looks awesome. I can't wait for that. Fallen Dwarf. Wow, this place is freaking massive. Oh, what is that down there? There's like blue ore or something. And there's like an egg basket over there. Basket, like a nest, I should say. Oh my goodness. This place is massive. Oh my goodness, they want me to go down for sure. How do you use ladders? Does it automatically? He does not. Okay. How do you... He's not automatically using ladders, so that's mildly terrifying. That's iron right there. What is that blue over there? What just happened? Something fell? Is that mithril? Tell me that's not mithril, because there's also more of it above us. That's gotta be mithril. Holy shit, that's a long way down. Shortcut to the mines. I think we're looking for the shortcut to the mines, if I'm not mistaken. What does my quest journal say? Reach Duran's Highway. It's alternate highway entrance. That's got to be the shortcut they're talking about. They do auto launch. The ladders are automatic, but that one's been weird since launch. That's good to know. All right, I have. You would use platforms to get over there. Or I could probably get to it right from here. It doesn't tell me what it is. It just says stone. It's got to be mithril. I don't know. It just says stone. I don't believe that that's just stone. Not for a heartbeat, man. Dude, I hear footsteps ahead, up above. Rats. It's a type of crystal. Oh, someone says it's not mithril, it's a type of crystal. Oh man, there's a bear right here. I don't want to deal with a bear. Ladder, 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 ladder. Morden says ladders have gotten better since the beginning of the game. That's good to know. I don't know the answer to that, Noxic, because I haven't played my Lore Master in a couple of years in Lord of the Rings Online, and I know they've done skill changes, so I can't answer that. Pretty sure the last time I played, I am a red line. Or excuse me, not red, sorry, the pet one. My Lore Master, the last time I played, was a Beastmaster, like, I put all my points. I think that was blue. I don't remember. It's been too long. But that was where I put all my points, was to buff up my pets. Because I was a solo Lore Master. So the way it used to work is red line was great if you were going to be in a group and you were a damage dealing. Yellow was great if you were going to be in a group and you were like doing debuffs and crowd control. And then blue was for pets, if I'm not mistaken. Shortcut to the mines. Fuck, I think I have to go back down. This is gonna be a maze to figure out. But again, I haven't played my Lore Master in a couple of years, so I am out on... See, that one it grabbed onto automatically. That was where I came in. Oh, here's that nest. Don't fall. Don't fall. If I fall, I'm going to be severely disappointed. And... oh, these are oats. Yeah, the pet line for me always worked great because I was a solo lore master, and so I wanted my pets to be as strong and as survivable as possible. And then I just, you still do a decent amount of DPS, but you're definitely relying on your pets to do the heavy lifting. Okay, I gotta say, they have done a phenomenal job. Look at the orcs up there. There's totally fucking goblins up there on those pathways above us. They have done an exceptional job with the level design in this game. Oh my god. Like, this feels legit. I mean, I have no idea where to go. Like, I am well and truly feeling lost. That's not a bad thing.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
It might be a frustrating thing later on. But for the moment, it's very impressive to see the scope of the mines in this game. Okay, there's more iron. That's a good thing. There's plenty of iron down here. Man, I have no clue how to get to where I need to go. I'm betting I'm gonna have to go down. That's more of that copper. Huh. It looks like that is where I'm supposed to go, the shortcut to the mines, but I have no clue how to get over there. No, I'm pretty staunch about no spoilers. I'll scream if I need help. I'll figure it out eventually. I think I'm mistaken about that being the shortcut to the mines. I think I need to go to the gate. Durance Highway. Either way, I want to go drop off supplies over here. Man, I feel like at this point I've kind of don't even need to go back to that first encampment I had. I almost feel like I ought to go grab all those supplies and bring them here. Because I feel like I'm going to need to be doing a forward operating base to go into the next section of the mines. What's up, Lucas? You're still sleeping, buddy. Relax. Yeah, big yawn. I wonder if you would even use a cat bed if I put it up behind me. You're so accustomed to going into your cat bed on the bed. Come here. You want to come here and say hi? No? Alright. Robicon says, just started playing last week. Watched all your videos so far. Awesome. Glad you're enjoying them. I need to think about this for a minute because I'm willing to bet I need to go back and grab all the supplies from my main base from at the very beginning and bring it up here. Although I don't know because that base is back there by the door, and I feel like I might need to go back to because the door has the curse on it. I just don't know. That's part of the interesting thing about playing this game is figuring all this stuff out. Maybe I should craft a... I wonder if I should do a forge. Dry heat to make rations. I need way more copper ingots, though. Yeah, I should build a forge. Right. Oh, you can make those pieces now? That's interesting. Decisions. Video Game History says, happy gaming, greetings from Bavaria to all of you. Stay safe in Moria. Thank you very much. I think I'm just going to go back and see what we can see. Gate to Durin's Highway. Dude, that was a horrible experience, France. I was just drinking my beer, minding my own business, and that stupid wolf came out of nowhere and attacked me. Go away, Mr. Bear. to Durin's Highway. So I'm guessing that's what I need to head towards. There's nothing here. This is pure stone. The darkness of night falls. It's really hard to be dark at night when you're already underground. Alright, it's pointing me over in that direction. I bet I need to go down there somehow. Question is, how do I get down? I mean, I know I could make platforms, but...
What's that?
What's that? I hear it too. Hang on. Loreforge says that wasn't a dead end? What? It totally looked like a dead end. Hang on. Gonna go back up. I went down there twice. Is he holding the torch in his teeth? I never noticed that before. That's awesome. He totally has the torch in his mouth as he's climbing up the... That's great. Yeah, I can't make rope platforms yet, though. I needed, like, some material that I don't have. Oh! I totally did not see this. Alright. Jesus, it's dark, though. That's a whole big old coal.
We got orcs!
Get him.
I need a better weapon for this!
Careful, I don't want to fall off into the dark. I can't see shit down here.
Knock this one dead!
I can't see diddly squat in here. Ah, god damn it. Is that an old furnace? It is. Okay. Oh, this is like a total Ranger's journal page. No, how do I read that? Hold up, there's a whole bunch. There's a forge here. There's a brazier. That's what I was looking for. Hold up. That might not wasted my own torch. Okay. Now I need to go find how to read that. Where did that go into my... I don't know where that ranger thing, that note went. I picked up, was that an inventory item or a journal thing? Aha! Ranger's note page, found in the mines. Find the journal somewhere nearby, then replace the pages to gain the knowledge of this ranger. Okay. Alright, that is a nice little, like, pit stop. There's definitely more down there. This looks like a little bit of a dead end. What is this? Just regular old stone. Oh no, that was 10.
Ever wonder what sunlight feels like?
Well, I could replace this if I can find... I gotta get a bunch of stone together. That requires ingots. I need 12 more stone to repair that. Well, I can get some stone right here. I think it was 15 is what he said. Whatever, I'll just bang on this till I get 3 more. It's a little slower. Oh, no, we're good. Back over here. Okay, rebuild. I need 3 iron ingots. No hearth nearby, so I would need to put a hearth here. Which I can't do because I need stone. And coal. Alright, well. Ookly dookly. Okay, well. Let's go a little deeper here. Oop, there's another journal page. Do those automatically go into the... I don't know how many you need. Build wall lamps while exploring, says Hargless Gaming. If you build them high enough, the orcs won't reach them, so they'll stay permanent lit. You know, I've never built any of these. Are you talking about the wall torches here? I've never attempted to build these. Something like this? Huh. I'll be damned. Thanks for the tip. Also a great way to remind me that there's stairs here. Oh, I am so paranoid right now. I think this is the... Oh, here's a... Fuck, we need 10 stone for this, or 20 stone for this one.
I hear something.
Oh yeah, you totally hear something. You're gonna...
Got away. Whatever it was.
Seal? Steam? What is it? Why would I need to seal this? Why not? I don't know what this does. I don't know what the purpose of sealing that off was. Huh. Steam hurts you. Okay. Okay. Oh, was there still one more to seal? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it totally damages you. Okay, so that's completely sealed off now.
What's that?
We're getting an orc.
I need a better weapon for this.
Yeah, back away. I don't want my torch.
That's one more for me.
Okay. I wanted to rebuild that, where did it go? This one right here. I need 20 stone, though. So I gotta go get some more stone. several fallen dwarves here. I probably won't do as much stone as I did. Like, that took so much stone, I don't know that I'm going to be running around there that much. So when I see them in the future, I'm probably just going to run around them. That felt kind of like a waste of... I want to rebuild that statue, and I just wasted like 20 stone to like... seal off that chamber, and I could have rebuilt that statue. Alright, definitely let's go over here and grab this, because I need... Inventory full. Of course it is.
This gifted pearl from my true love. This gifted pearl from she shall keep me bound till my demise. Oh, she'll be sailing free.
Ah! My pickaxe swings through.
I'm gonna have to drop some junk here. I definitely want all the copper ore. Okay. What can I trade that out for? Alright, should be able to... repair this one now. Erebor ringmail. Do I have cheat meals? I'm not on a diet, Roberta. Undead Dave said that there's another campsite a little further on. You'll learn more things when you replace their journal pages. Nice. Thank you, Undead Dave. But no, I'm not on a diet, so I don't. I just pretty much... We eat pretty healthy around our house, so I don't really stress about it too much. Back in the day when I was going to the gym all the time, Sunday was cheat day, so... I used to be fairly strict about my diet beforehand. I am, you know... Oh, I think we're supposed to be heading that way. What I've been trying to do, because I am trying to get back into regular exercise now that I'm recovered from my injury.
I hear something.
My alarm goes off at 4. I get up, I have oatmeal, and then I have coffee. And then usually Chris cooks breakfast. Go away. And breakfast is usually just whatever she cooks. It's usually eggs. 'Cause we have all of our chickens. Like this morning we had, and then a lot of time we eat a lot of beans. So like she, that looks like a campsite. like she made a big pot of beans yesterday, so this morning we had beans, leftover beans with eggs and tortillas. That was lunch or breakfast, and then lunch is gonna be this totally looks like a camp. It is a camp. Okay, perfect. I've made some red sauce the other day for spaghetti, so that I took that out of the freezer this morning, so I need to craft a loading ski. Alright, so this is the campsite. Bat droppings. Alright, rune table. We got a whole bunch of stuff we need to do in here, and I'm gonna have to fortify this entrance. So first things first, because I know I have a bunch of stone on me. Oh, I have to get a hearth going first. Hold up. Oh, spiders! Spiders! Fucking spiders! Big old spiders! No! Don't come over here, spiders! Do not come over here, spiders. No! No, I didn't mean to build that. God damn it. I meant to restructure it. Oh, I need a little bit more stone. I'm terrified to go back out there, though, because there was spiders. Okay, that should be enough to build that section of the wall really quick and fortify this place. Okay, I should be reasonably fortified now. I don't think anything can get through those little archways. At least I hope not. Alright, now I gotta try to... No. The Elven Wood is back at my other location. This is interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna need to spend some time and get this place up to date. Yep, Tainted Grail is indeed on the 15th, the DLC. We do eat pretty good at our house because we have our own ducks, we have our own chickens, we do our own eggs. We do buy extra eggs because we don't get enough to just feed. If it was just the two of us, we make enough eggs, but we have our grandniece with us Monday through Friday. So we end up buying excess eggs so that we have enough. But we butcher I should say my wife, I don't really do much related to that. She handles all that, but she does, she takes care of, usually we butcher like 2 ducks a month. And then 1 or 2 chickens a month. Shit, spiders. But we eat a lot of red meat. I didn't used to eat a lot of red meat, but I'm eating a lot of red meat recently because we got a really good butcher. Natural fiber. Oh, I need that. I had seen that before, and we need it for ropes. Best way to cook a duck? I mean, there's lots of ways to cook a duck, however you prefer. I need 2 more stone. We do a lot of... Oh, those spiders are coming back. I'm going to have to take care of them. The problem is I don't want to have to loot them because I don't have enough... Man, and there's a statue right here. So she usually what she'll do these days is she'll make like there's a recipe. It's a Mexican recipe for those of you who know it. It's pollo estofado. But we also do duck estofado, which is the same thing. But it's just essentially it's a big stew soup, lots of veggies, but it also has like raisins, green olives, capers, chilies, onions, garlic, potatoes, carrots, all sorts of stuff, and then you just make a big duck stew. It's delicious. I am not doing the sandbox version. No, I am doing the campaign version. Okay, I am gonna have to go back to that other encampment. Man, I'm not going back to that other encampment. That place was way the fuck away from here. However, that was the only place I know of where I've got elven wood. I don't know how I'm gonna get elven wood down here so far. Alright, first things first, I'm gonna have to make a storage chest. Soil dressing. Let me go back out because there was... natural fiber. Aerosite. Haven't seen that before. There's those nasty spiders. That is a giant ass. I bet that's gonna call the spiders over here, maybe.
Farewell, farewell, my one true love. Farewell, farewell, said she. For though my heart stays tied to shore, I now must cross the sea. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
¿Qué pasa? that's gonna let me repair the statue. Arrowbore planked gauntlets. Alright, I need to get a repair station built ASAP. But I need coal. I haven't seen any coal around here. Okay, I need fuel. Do I eat mole very often? We do mole maybe a couple times a year. Mole's not really popular where we're at because that's more of a cold area recipe, so it's not extremely common, but Chris likes mole, so she makes it about twice a year, 2-3 times a year. So about every 3 or 4 months she'll make mole. But we do a lot of caldo de pollo, caldo de res, frijoles, lentejas. We do steak and taters and salads 2-3 times a week. We do a lot of soups and stews. Actually, tomorrow I'm making, so a lot of people make like a roast with veggies in a slow cooker. I have a bunch of chamorete, which is essentially the shin bone of the cow with a meat wrapped around it. So you get the bone marrow. And so tomorrow, for an example, I get up at 4. I'll be taking the chamorete out of the freezer tonight. And then tomorrow morning, when I wake up in the morning, I'm making my coffee. I'll be throwing everything in the slow cooker. And then we'll have that for lunch tomorrow. So then you get the bone marrow, the meat, and all your veggies. She made that pot of beans yesterday. We'll eat on that again tomorrow. We do a lot of garbanzos. We eat pretty healthy. My weakness is potato chips. I eat more potato chips than I should. And I have a weakness for bread and pastries. And her weakness is cookies, like lots of sweet cookies. I'm already there. My grandniece literally told me last week that I have un gran panza, which means a big gut. And I don't have a big gut. I'm not a big guy, but I have a pot belly. I totally have a pot belly because I haven't done shit over the last year and a half with my leg injury. So I was actually supposed to go running today. Today was the 4th week that I've been running. I've been going once a week, and I did not go run today because it was pouring down rain at 3 o'clock in the morning. So everything was a muddy mess, and I did not want to go down to the river and run in the mud. So I stayed home today and did not go run. So I'll try to do a makeup day tomorrow. Belloc says The expansion must have changed that area. We took an existing world. I'm very familiar with that camp you're out. Okay. All right. I need coal. Oh Jesus! Something got me. Fuck me. Spiders. Ah! Fucking spiders. No! I was not ready. I was not ready. I don't have my sword out. Fucking spiders, man. Oh, and there's more. Look, there's more. There was totally more of them that just ran by. Help! Help! I don't have enough to do anything with here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I hit the wrong button. I'm still getting used to the way they do the controls here. Okay. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. God damn, that was a good quote. In other words, don't be a little bitch when things get hard. I only ever play games with controller, so... Can't tell you. Can't tell you how it... Oh, run away. Run away. Can't tell you how it compares to the... You fucking spiders, man. Mouse and keyboard, because I don't play mouse and keyboard. Is there a spawn point for spiders that I need to be aware of, that I need to take out? No, you fucker. Dude, I'm gonna die from poison. Okay, I have not officially died in the game yet. That poison is nasty. I don't like this area. I'm scared. Everything wants to kill me. And I have no repair station yet. Too soon to sleep again. No! I have to find coal. Hogwarts is a great game. What do I need to do to make the repair station? Yeah, see, I need iron ingots, and I can't make iron ingots without coal. Son of a biscuit. I have not seen any coal since we came down here. There's more iron right there. There's copper right there. I know there was a stockpile of wood back over here. I feel like I totally wasted the stone to like... Wait, was this not where the... Where the heck was that stockpile at? Was it up? Oop, get the shrooms. Hey, be nice, guys. Be nice to each other. Be nice, Frodo. Hey, Lucas. Here, I'm grabbing all this. There's iron. That was the copper. Still no coal. I bet I'm gonna have to try to go around over there to find coal. Unless there's something back over here. Oh, I found something. Yep, there's some coal right there. Okay, that's perfect. All right. Okay, is there anything between me and there? Beehive. Okay. I don't see any goblins at the moment. Definitely need a lot of this, so let's try to get over here. Nope, I didn't mean to hit that. Chirping spiders are nasty.
Make me the perfect miner, dig, import from the soil. Ancient cheeks cut from quartz, shadows cast from iron ore. With a glimmering undertone, flesh can be plundered, rock holds its own. Wrought from the finest, sprung from the stone. Opal the iris, silver the bone.
Ah, a song for a mining heart.
Yes. Inventory drop. Let's drop the hide scraps. There we go. All right, we got some coal. I'm full up. I need to go back. We're just around the corner, so. Alright. Add coal. Iron ingots, please. Now, let's make some storage, if I can. Excusez-moi. Let's make a wood pallet to start off with. Oh, it did not mean to do that. Deposit all wood scraps. Okay. That gives us a nice base. Now we can go stone pallet, please. Okay. Coal pallet. Ore pallet. I don't have an excess of iron ore at the moment, so no. However, what did I need to make the repair station? That's my number one priority before anything else. 5 iron ingots. Come here, Lucas. Oh, you are gonna come over here? Oh, you lied. Oh, and are you yes or no? Come here. Come here. You're a big boy. Yes, you are. Come here and say hi to everybody. You're okay. Come here. Oh, you got scared because you hear a voice out in the kitchen that's not a voice you know. Oh, come here, you big baby. Come here. You gotta show everybody and say hi because you had a really horrific vet visit 2 weeks ago. You're such a big baby. He is back to his normal self. He is a big scaredy cat. He is scared of everyone and everything. I'm the only person he trusts. He trusts Chris, but not as much as me. And it has to be completely, like, there can't be anybody else around. And if Dad is busy, he will occasionally trust Mom. But he was the one who had the complete urinary blockage 2 weeks ago. We had to do an emergency rush to the vet. And they had to do a urinary irrigation on him. And now he's on a special, expensive ass diet for the rest of his life. Yeah. What's up, you big boy? I know you want to go out, but you can hear that my sister-in-law is here, and you don't really like her that much. She comes here like every week, and you still are not. He's just scared of everybody. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you're just gonna... Apparently we're just gonna sit here with Dad now. And rub all over the chair arm. Well, you're gonna fall? What are you doing? You are officially the most expensive animal I've ever owned. Because on top of destroying like $800 worth of equipment over the past 3.5 years, 4 years of your life, you are now the most expensive vet visits I've had. Yeah, I don't think I'll have to spend quite that much on him, but like that bag of urinary food I got for him was like 50. I don't think it was quite 50 bucks. It was like 45 or I'd have to go back and look. It was like around $50. And it should last him, I bet it'll last him 2 months. But we were already giving them good food, but now he's on his own special urinary food. But yeah, like my sister-in-law and I were talking because she's got a 17-year-old cat who's got a special diet because she has bladder infections all the time. And her food is like $80 a month. And that's even with like buying it on a discount. Tis what it is. We don't have kids, so that is my my money gets spent on animals. Yeah, I'm on prescription only. Yep. Yeah, this is prescription only. Urinary food. I can only get it at the vet. Any other food, your dog gets major itching issues where he'll itch himself raw and bleeding and his liver enzymes goes up. That's, yeah, man, that's crazy when you get animals that have weird allergies and stuff. My sister-in-law was telling me her cat used to have such bad bladder infections that she would just lose control of herself and she would just go all over the walls and all over the floor, and it would just be blood mixed with urine, and it would go on for weeks on, unless he was on prescription medication. And they finally just were like, we just have to, they finally found, it took like months until they found a food, like a special prescription only food that didn't provoke bladder infections. And once they found that food, they have stuck with that for like 16 or whatever years, 15 years or something. It's not cheap, but it's the only food. They said if she even, because she was telling me that they've had times when they haven't been able to get it, like it's been out of stock for like a couple weeks or whatever, and so they'll have to feed the cat something else. And as soon as they like know that that's going to happen, they've learned over the years that they need to like ration it and like mix it, because if you just switch her over to something else, she immediately gets a bladder infection. Give me a minute, guys. I need to take him outside. He's at the door, but if, hold on, wait, Chris. All right, never mind. If you make the food. Yeah, caliente la pasta. Sí. Never mind. Chris opened the door at the same moment that I was going to get up on my chair, and he went, oh no, and panicked and ran underneath the bed. He definitely wants to go out, though, and I will have to pick him up and take him outside to the catio because he will not go there on his own. Because did you just come up from underneath the bed, buddy? Because my sister-in-law is between him and the back door, so I gotta go take him outside. I'll be right back. Yeah, Kay the Fae. It sucks when your animals are not well. I told this story, I think a few days after Lucas went to the vet. The cry that he made. So, he went to the litter box the morning the morning we rushed him to the vet. When he went to go pee and he couldn't pee, and he was in the litter box, and he came out of the litter box, and he literally laid down on the ground and started howling. I have never heard a cat make that sound before, and it was terrifying, and it will haunt me forever. And it was an immediate panic moment of like, vet, go, 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 go. My poor baby. And then the whole time he was just howling as we put him in the cat carrier. And of course the cat carrier is stressing him out and he's all pissed off. And then I got to hop in a taxi to get to the vet. And like, the taxi driver was really nice. And cause he was just howling the whole time in pain and terror and just, I'm in the cat carrier. I don't like the cat carrier. Why does this hurt? It's like, it's your, this is when it's really stressful that you can't speak to animals because, you want to be able to tell them it's going to be okay, we're going to the doctor, and you can't, they don't understand it, so it's just very frustrating. Everybody's upset at that point. But yeah, your kitty has that now on medication they just take forever. We're fingers crossed. He's he's been on the special prescription diet now for 2 weeks, and we shall see. Correct. The vet told me, he was like, you should probably get catnip to help with the stress, and Chris got a spray, like a lavender spray. She got like a spray that's supposed to be like stress relieving for cats, because this poor boy, anybody other than Chris and I, our grandniece has been with us for 3 months. He's finally to the point where he is sort of accepting her. Like, he'll let her give him a snack, but he doesn't want her to pet him. And if she gets a little loud, because she's 3, right? And on the days when she gets a little rambunctious and she's super hyper, he gets like full on like, fuck off, kid, and goes and like hides underneath the bed. And so the doctor was saying that's probably part of what, provoked it was, the stress of her being here for 3 months and him like, this little monster has invaded my space that I've had that was mine for the past 4 years, and suddenly this creature is here invading my personal territory. The other cats all got used to her really quick, like within 2-3 weeks. All of the other cats, like Frodo, he didn't care. Like Frodo, the first day, like he was a little bit like, who the don't come near me, but he didn't like run away from her. Smeagol was like, ran and hid for about a week. Leia took about 2 weeks. Mama Cat didn't care. Blanca doesn't care. And then Lucas, at 3 months down the road, he's finally sort of getting used to her. But like even my sister-in-law, who's here right now, she's here twice a week, and he's still, and we've been here 4 years. She's been coming here 2-3 times, a couple times a week, like 3 or 4 times a month. She's here all the time, and he's still, after 4 years, is like, I don't like you. No. So like I just had to take him, go outside, and he's like grabbing a hold of my shoulder like, who is this person? I don't like her, Dad. Please let me down and go me outside. Your cat has a leaky eye that won't ever go away, says John Coons. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy when you have animals that have issues. And then like my brother and sister-in-law have an inside cat that she got a spider bite. She got bit by a brown recluse last spring, lost her leg, bit her on her paw, and then they tried 3 different rounds of antibiotics and it couldn't save it, so they ended up just cutting the arm off, the leg off, I should say. And then, but that cat now, they call her Tripod, but completely recovered and is living, it's a him, not a her, living his best life as a tripod cat. But he's totally an inside cat now. Let's see here. I need to rest. They're literally outside waiting for me, aren't they? Yes, I hate spiders as well. This requires a key that I don't have the recipe to. Loney's key. Oh, there we go. I just had to click it to get the recipe. Bronze ingots. I don't have enough tin ore. Oh, I need to build bellows to make copper.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
Excuse me, I'm starving. Can you die of starvation? Excuse me. Oh my goodness.
Make me the perfect miner, cleave her straight from the core. Callous fists, crystal born, harder than the anvil's horn, with a frame that cracks the mold.
You can? Alright, shit, I'm gonna have to run back.
Gold, wrought from the finest, sprung from the stone, opal the iris, silver the bone.
Alright,
Yes!
I need to go back, because apparently I can starve to death. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, I do see a tick going down right now. I'm losing health slowly. There it is. I saw the tick happen in real time then. I'm gonna have to kill some of those deer, I think. I don't know how, though. I don't have a bow. I may have to make that workbench. It looks like I'm gonna be here for a while at this particular camp. Because, like, I don't even, like, it's 132 yards in that direction for my quest update. I don't even know how to get there in the first place, but I have so much, like, upgrading that I need to do, and, like, there's statues to repair. I gotta... I have a feeling I'm gonna be at this camp for a while. Even eating a single mushroom will take away the debuff? Oh, okay, so I could just grab and just nom on a shroom. Okay, let's go back around the corner. I'm gonna mine that entire coal node before we do anything else. I don't know if I can actually kill one of these goats because they move so fast. Okay. Not exactly easy to kill, but not impossible. Excuse me. Get those floating nodes. I need to go find another iron node, though, because we're going to need a whole bunch of iron. Spiders. Somewhere up there is where I need to go for that update. Now I'm pretty sure I saw... Yeah, there's some... I don't know how I can get over there without getting poisoned or whatever, but there's some iron right over there. I'm gonna attempt this really quick. Oh, there's some right here too. Perfect. Ooh, creepy looking spider somethings. Oh, my inventory. Why is my inventory full? What am I full of? Alright. Man, I would love to find a way to expand my inventory. I have not figured out how to do that yet. Oh, there's spiders. Go, 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 go. Get inside for the spiders. No, no, chitter away somewhere else, you assholes. I'm gonna have to go out and fight those, aren't I? Are you shitting me? No, because they're gonna sit here and destroy my house. Alright, fuck it. Oh, you bastards! Die! Oh, you need a workbench to make better backpacks. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I am going to need to make a workbench because I hadn't made one yet. I just got access to it a little while ago. I need elven wood. Fuck, all my elven wood is back at that other base. And there was a whole bunch of... So, I'm going to have to make an expedition to go back up to that elven ruin area, because that's where all that elven wood was. There's all those trees around there. And then what? Bring it down? God, this is where there are some aspects of this game that are a little bit bordering on the edge of tedium, because they need to have... It would be great if we had, like... I suppose this is where the multiplayer aspect might even come into play a little bit, because you could have multiple people going off and gathering different things. Although, I suppose the enemies probably scale in this like they do in Enshrouded. Which means that might not be a safe option. Before I do that, the good thing is things don't respawn. I don't, like, at least orcs don't respawn. Oh, enemies don't scale? Oh, so yeah, that would be the ideal scenario. Is you're playing with multiple people, and you'd be like, okay, you go up here and get this. I'm gonna go over here and do this, and then you can literally avoid, you can have multiple people doing different things. Once you get a stash of black diamonds, you just create strategic teleport stones. Hang on, what do you mean teleport stones? There's fast travel? I thought there wasn't any fast travel. If there's fast travel, that like needs to become a priority. Yeah, I've seen that. There was one at the first base, too. Yeah, so there's one right here, and there was one back at the other one, too. There was one at the very first base by the Doors of Durin. So these are these fast travel waypoints then? So like once you unlock these, you can then fast travel between them? But I'm assuming that would also mean that I would have to go back to the one back at Durin's door to put the black diamond in there to access that one, right? I'm assuming. The one thing I've noticed is that this game has a boatload of like back and forth, like a boatload of travel. And you can build them as well. Very nice. Okay, well, that just answered a question I had earlier, Belloc, because I was asking probably an hour and a half ago on the stream, because it was in the first part of the stream. I was questioning, do I need to go back to my previous camp, which is the camp back by Durin's door, and grab all those resources and bring them up to the place I was at the time? And then I just ultimately decided I'm not going to do that, because I was like, I have another outpost. Let's just use this as the waypoint, and we'll just forge onwards, and I'll forget about that base. Because then I was like, well, there's like the curse on Durin's door, so somehow I've got to be going back there at some point anyway. So I'm just going to ignore that base. But that also just answered a question I had about the fact that all those resources I had stockpiled, because I've got stacks of cranberries and all that other stuff. So eventually I could like make my way back to that base, put a teleport stone there, and then I have fast access to all the resources at that base and any other bases that I have put stuff in. This is cool. That's cool. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, I didn't mean to sleep. I was wanting to eat my mushrooms. I did the wrong thing. Ah, that's funny, man. Apple says, came across your Fallout 76 videos, wanted to stop by. I hope you're having a wonderful Moria day. I am. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying the Fallout 6 playthrough. We'll be back Wednesday morning for some more. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. I'm actually, my brother is waiting for me to report back on this to him, because he and I have been casting around for some new stuff to play together, because we've done so much Lord of the Rings Online, Star Wars Republic over the years. Plus, he and I are already playing Lord of the Rings Online with his kids and his wife on Sunday nights. We just did retake Weathertop last night with the kids. It was a lot of fun. But he and I have been talking about, trying to find something that he and I could play together again during the winter months. And he and I had questions about this game, because when it came out, it looked like it was just a straight up crafting survival game. And neither one of us are really big into the crafting survival games. Like, we really prefer RPGs and stuff. And so he's been just waiting for me to report back to him on my thoughts on whether or not this would be a game we could enjoy. Because, I mean, there are RPG elements to this, but it is definitely a heavy crafting survival game. And ultimately, I don't think that he would get that much enjoyment out of this, even though he loves dwarves, and he and I are huge Lord of the Rings nerds. I'm going to talk to him more about it. I can get away playing these, even though this isn't my favorite. The crafting survival thing is, it's not my favorite thing. But it's a really easy game to play for like 3 hours and hang out with the community, because I can be chatting with people while I'm doing these repetitive, tedious tasks like mining or gathering wood or all this other stuff, you know what I mean? So this is an easy game to stream for me. It's an easy game to stream. I do think I would probably be bored if I was playing this by myself in a vacuum because I don't really get off on endless crafting and harvesting loops. Like, but that's the flip side of like this being something that's easy for me to play to a live audience because you could just be chatting while I'm doing the boring stuff. Um, it has good music, has great voiceovers, but there is a lot of grind in between the actual story stuff because I'm still way too terrified. Even on story mode, I am way too scared to like go out here and try to figure out a way to like get to where am I going? I'm going over there, the gate to Duran's Highway. I'm not nearly ready for that. Like, Like, I want to build a workshop. I want to get better storage space. I want to build um, I want to get a bow made. Figure all this stuff out. Enshrouded is a really good game as well. I mean, I've put a lot of hours into Enshrouded. Most of them have been multiplayer hours. But Enshrouded has a good gameplay loop. I'm really looking forward to where that's going to go when it hits the 1.0 next year. Especially because they'll be doing it, multi-platform and coming out on all the platforms. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, Belloc, about that kind of stuff. So we're still kind of early on in the process of this game. So we'll see. Yeah, Belloc. John Coons, I would agree with what Belloc just said. If you had to choose, I would choose Enshrouded for sure. Enshrouded has, I think this game, what helps it is that it is Lord of the Rings. So if you really love Lord of the Rings like I do, it makes this game a lot more enjoyable. If this was not a Lord of the Rings game, I would probably not be getting that much enjoyment out of it because, like I said, I don't really get off on the whole crafting survival gameplay loop. It's not my favorite thing. So like the endless grinding of materials and stuff. Enshrouded, I find to be extremely enjoyable. Also, you can adjust all the settings, which you can also do here. But Enshrouded has way more quests. Enshrouded has skill trees. So Enshrouded is more of an RPG than this game is. This game is pretty much straight up crafting survival with a story. Whereas Enshrouded is crafting survival RPG because it has the skill trees and it has the level system and you have the building system, which is here as well. But I would say that the difference between these two games is the RPG elements that Enshrouded has. However, Enshrouded doesn't have fully voiced NPCs, which this game does. So there's like pros and cons to each one. I do enjoy both of them, but I am definitely this is a very interesting game. We just did my early thoughts video the other day. I'm still formulating all my thoughts for an initial review, but this is entertaining. There are some cracks here and there, but overall, this has been a pretty enjoyable experience so far. And I love Lord of the Rings, so it's always a pleasure. Like I was saying earlier when I was wandering through the mines and I was looking up at just how... Someone said in chat that this is procedurally generated. Like... Maybe like an hour ago someone said that because I was marveling at like I was looking up and I could see like orcs and goblins like wandering the pathways above me and I'm like getting completely lost in the mines going, this place is massive. And it just really feels like we're in the mines of Moria, like we're in the middle of these mines. And someone said something along the lines of like this is procedural generated, which I found interesting. I didn't know that that was the case. Outward 2, yeah, I'm very hopeful for that game, given how awesome Outward 1 was. All right, folks, I'm going to wrap. Chris has lunch on the way, so I'm gonna go eat food. It's about 4 o'clock here. My plan right now is I'm gonna eat lunch or dinner, I should say. It's gonna be early dinner. I'm gonna eat dinner and then I'm gonna come back and watch an episode of Stargate because I haven't done Stargate in like 3 days and I got to keep my playthrough going. So I should have a review for the next episode of Stargate up here in the next couple of hours, and then tomorrow morning I will be back for Elder Scrolls Online. Will be the morning stream tomorrow, and then more Lord of the Rings: Return to Moria tomorrow afternoon. For those of you who saw the announcement, I can say that now because it's out of the bag. The 15th, one of the things I will be doing will be the DLC for Tainted Grail, which we had a great time playing earlier this year, but they made their announcement today, so I no longer have to keep that secret. I'll be there in a minute. I'm coming. So that's going to be the 15th. So I have this until the 15th. Once I hit the 15th, I got other stuff I got to work on. So we got a couple of, like another week ahead of us to play this game, and I am enjoying it. So stay tuned, everybody. Catch you next time. Have a great rest of your day.